Hello and welcome to Love and Money Talk. My name is Aisha Yesufu, and today, of course, it's Friday and it's all about love. On Mondays, we do money. And so we've been doing a series of videos called on advice to the groom. And today we'll continue with those videos. And the first advice that we have here today is to make your wife feel important. Respect your wife. Respect begets respect. Know that your wife is important. She shouldn't play second fiddle to anyone. You should show her that she matters, and it's very, very important. My husband is 12 years older than me, but he has never pulled out that, respect. You know, I'm older than you, anything. No, he always says you're as old as the man you married anyway, and he's somebody, or he's naturally a very respectful person who even his children, he accords them their respect as human beings. So please, 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 please ensure that you're that loving person. You're showing your wife that she's important, that she should feel cherished where you are, not the one that you make her feel that, oh, when it comes to your family is more than her and all of that. No, she must know that she has a place in your place. It gives you a sense of belonging and a sense of being cherished and being loved, knowing fully well that your man when it comes to your matter, your husband doesn't joke with it. So please give your wife that. Let her feel important. Don't ridicule her in anything. And then this one I'm going to say to you, it's going to sound somehow ridiculous, but it's just what it is. When your wife says to you that she doesn't need anything, still get something for her. For example, I'm coming back from, oh, do you want me to buy anything? Oh, I'm buying it. No, don't buy anything from me. Still bring it. Even me, I'm guilty of that. Still bring it. Somehow, yeah, you know, there's this book they wrote where they say men are from Mars, women are from Venus. You know, there's a bit of difference in our personality as men and women. It's not the same for everyone. So it's very important that you actually know your spouse, know who they are. That's very, very key. Know what they are, the kind of people they are. There are some people who can easily say to you, oh, I need this, get it for me. Some say, oh no, I don't need anything. Still buy something, because it will not show that, oh, you cared. You still cared enough to buy something. You still cared enough to do something one way or the other. These things are very, very important. And so just ensure that you're doing some of this. There might be little things that really don't mean much, but at the end of the day, they matter a lot in ensuring a happy marriage. Then the next one I'm going to tell you, whenever your wife says to you, what do you want to eat? Please don't say anything. It's very annoying when they say anything, because when she's asking, she knows there's anything, she knows all the kind of food, but she wants that special one, that this is what you said you want to eat, so that when she's cooking it for you, then that's what. So even she comes and tell you that this is what she wants to eat. Cook it for her. If you cannot cook it for her, buy it for her. Simple. I'm not saying everybody can cook or do, but whenever, because it happens a lot, you not say, oh, anything. Please, please, don't tell her anything. She knows of all the anything, but she wants to have something that when she's cooking it, she'll be like, yes, this is what he said he wanted, and that is when she's doing it. Okay, there's the next one I'm looking for now. Yeah, I've talked about the one of don't tell her anything. Ask her if she needs anything whenever she asks you if you need something. You know, one time I was reading a book, and they were trying to explain the difference between a man and a woman. And they say, for example, a husband and a wife are driving down the road, right? And the man is feeling thirsty. You just say, oh, honey, I need to drink Coke. I want to get Coke. And go out, then stop and get it. But in the case of a woman, she will most likely say, do you need Coke? Why am I even saying Coke here now? Do you need something? And then the man will say no and continue driving. And when I read it, I was like, oh my goodness, that's so me. It's not me to just plainly say that I want to take something. I'll be asking you, do you need? So please, anytime your wife says to you, do you need something? Also ask her, oh, would you want it? Do you want it? Because it most likely, probably, she wants it, but she doesn't want to be, somehow women don't want, I don't know whether it's the way we are brought up or something. You don't want to be intrusive. You don't want to stress people and everything. So like, okay, if he wants it, I will take it. If he doesn't want it, I will take it. I don't know what that mentality is, but somehow I know I have it. So please, if your wife is asking you, do you want something, just ask her, take it as a cue that she needs that thing or she wants something, and act upon it. It will really go a long way in helping. Some of these issues that we always have in marriage, there are little issues that ordinarily can easily be solved, but because of course that we're not watching out and being very deliberate about the relationship, things just get out of hand. So please please note that, and then don't just keep driving and don't do anything. Then the next one, of course, is I'm going to talk about is about chatting with her. Learn to be friends. Learn to have a relationship where you can talk to each other, ask for her advice, and seriously take that advice when she gives it. Don't just ask and do whatever it is that you want to do. Ask for the advice. Go on about doing what you need to do. Just keep ensuring that you're talking to each other. You're chatting. You're sharing your body. You're sharing your wins. You're talking. It also comes even for the wife to always ask for this question. You're having a problem. Discuss it with your wife. Go up there with your wife. Be there with your wife. Do a lot of communication is very important in marriage. Please communicate. Whatever it is, good or bad. If it's a bad thing, talk about it. Get it out of the air. If it's a good thing, talk about it. Whatever it is, always have that communication. Be there for each other. Continue talking to each other. Don't just feel that, oh, I'll bottle it up. Oh, I'm a man. I don't have to share. I don't want to burden her. No, it's a wrong thing. You're married now. You're supposed to share the burden together. You're supposed to do things. Sometimes my husband just calls me, oh, okay, I need your advice on this. Also, oh, I need to seek your opinion on this. Which, and then we talk, we relate, and then whatever it is, so, okay, I've gotten it. Two heads are actually better than one. Two heads, really. This, oh, I'm the man of the house, I have to bet. Please forget about it. That one ended in 19 This is a new thing that it's to be done now. And then also whatever decision that you're making, ensure that you're making it together. You're planning together. You're doing it. There are some couple you find out that the man. I recently met a family where the wife was just brought in to come and check the house the husband is building. I'm like, you people did not start from the stage of even before foundation. No, that was, he just brought her in here to come and see what kind of marriage is that. You're supposed to be doing things together. You're supposed to be seeking advice. You're supposed to be working together. Everything you're doing, work towards it together. That's what really makes marriage interesting and loving. And you know that, oh, I know what's in my husband's mind. Oh, I know what's in my wife's mind. And that kind of relationship is good. Not the one that everybody is doing their own thing. It's good to do your own thing. I want to talk about that also as subsequently as I talk about it, because you need your own individual lives. I have that. You have your own friends, do your own thing. You don't have to be like so mad. Everything have to be like, some people get married and they feel that they have to acquire the friends of their different parts. No, your friends are your friends, my friends are my friends. You do your thing, I do my thing. I do my thing freely, you do your thing, and then we merge again, and then we do our things amazingly well. That's great relationship. But then of course it's not about doing your own thing. For example, your wife will just say that you just bought a car without even any word, except if you're trying to give her a surprise gift once in a while, that's acceptable, but otherwise it's not. You need to plan these things, you need to talk about it, you need to be at a place where you are in agreement that these are the things that you want to do. Then of course the next thing I'm going to talk about is no third party. Please, whatever you're doing, don't bring third party into your relationship. Put it out, let it be out there. Don't put whatever it is, solve it yourself, do it yourself. When you bring in a third party, they never forget, and where you're coming from is not where you're coming from. And then sometimes when you're relating things, is not the way it is. You're adults. What is it that you cannot solve? Come together and talk. Do you really want this to work? Are you committed to it? Do you want it? That's it. Then if you don't want it to work, people know why. I'm not a proponent of you must stay in marriage. For me, the marriage, it's about happy marriage. If there's no happiness in that marriage, then of course it is not worth it. So I think I'm going to stop here, and there are so many things to talk about, but I don't want these videos to be too long. So watch out for the one next week. Bye. See you next week. It's Love and Money Talk on Fridays. We do love.